Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to this video. Now, just before I start, I do want to apologize if my voice does sound a bit weird. It's because I do have a bit of a sore throat and it's quite early right now. It's 10 a.m., which is not really that early, but it's on a Sunday, so yep. Basically, what I'm going to be doing today is I plan to, at the start of every month, do a quick bank video as well as a levels check, just so I can track my progress and just so you guys can see how my bank is going, as well as how my levels are increasing. First off, obviously, I've been doing a little bit of sorting to the bank, but not a lot, so I do apologize if it does look a bit messy, but let's just get into it real quick. Now, this right here is the first tab of my bank. As you can see at the top, I have the skill capes with all the hoods. I just have loads of charms here that I've been collecting. I do have 99 summoning, but I just like collecting charms. And then there's some treasure hunter stuff over here. There's these eggs that they did a promotion on, and there's some magic note paper that I did get from the treasure hunter. This is maybe a junk tab, but I do have some useful stuff in here, like these energies that I collected myself, and then I have the potion flask that I do every day, as well as my daily I do logs, just because woodcutting is one of my lower levels. I would do hunter, but hunter is actually higher than woodcutting right now. And whenever I'm bored, I want to AFK, you get some living minerals and go fish some rock tails for a bit. And this protea flower, that's for the daily big jumper, which I don't really do daily. So that's going to be it for the first tab. The second tab is all about the teleports and runes. I don't know why I have these general elemental stuff, so I was thinking about using them to save some money, but I never really do use them, so I might end up selling them. But this right here is all the tabs that I do have. I've got 1k house tabs. They're probably definitely the ones that I use most, as well as the Varak teleports. And then all these chipped house tablets from the Love Story quest, as well as collection of runes and some pure essence that I do use from time to time. And this tab right here is my combat tab, so I'm going to leave that till last and go to tab 4, which is my farming tab. And generally the stuff that I'm farming right now, I have Mokela mushrooms that I'm farming, as well as grapevines. I also do lantern lamps, but I sell those straight away just because how they would affect my loot tab. So here I have the agile armor that I wear. I just use the quick presets to get my farming gear out and then literally go on a run. I have a runic staff from the RuneSpan, and I use that to hold the fertile soil spells, so I don't have to take super compost everywhere I go, but I do have to be on lunar spells, which is actually better than most people think it is. I have farming potions. All these potions are from when I used to do Herbal Habitat, and when these potions were actually useful, like the Juju mining potion was actually really good, but then they nerfed it a little bit. And the teleports that I use while doing farming in general. Now this tab here is more like bonus experience gear as well as miscellaneous shit. There's this Falador shield 4 from the Falador diaries, and then I have the lumberjack outfit that I do use from time to time. I have the diviner's footwear, and I have these different masks from the treasure hunter. I also have incomplete sets of war priest. I need to go back to bundles, finish that off. I have a salve amulet, which I never really use, and all my urns go in here as well, and my wish doctor teleport, as well as 2 pets that I plan on growing, but I just can't be asked right now. And these things right here, these are just amazing Silverhawk boots. They cost quite a lot now to use, but the XP that I got from them was just intense. So here is my agility, not agility, what am I talking about? This is my summoning pouches and random potions tab. These are the potions I don't really use that often, but I just like to keep them in my bank in case I ever do need to use them. Like crafting flask, that's for effigies, because I am 92 crafting, I believe, and summoning flask for whenever I feel like doing the fight kill. They're really useful with Steel Titan, and these are adrenaline potions. They were actually spec recover potions before EOC, and I made like 6k of these to train Herblo, and they just stay in my bank. I never really use them that much. Should start putting them into flasks and using them for bossing really. And here is I don't even know what to call this tab. This is just another random tab with some gear in it. There's my ancient ceremonial for when I want to go to next. And then there's a Void Knight top, the old Void Knight top, not the advanced one that I do have, or the upgraded one. And then I have my gem bag, and I have old chaotics that I don't really want to get rid of. I don't know why. I got rid of my long swords, but I just like the look of the shields. That was quite an accomplishment when I got these. I was really happy when they were actually really good to use. I have a Dark Light here, Bone Crusher, and then Demon Horn Necklace for like infinite prayer wherever I go. Herbicide, which I never really used, that was useful for Slayer. And then Obsidian Armor whenever I do Fight Kiln. Illuminated Book of Chaos, this was actually really, really good pre-EOC for the Fight Kiln, but never really use it now. And then this stuff is all for my daily Jack of Trades. I've got the upgraded version. I think it's the tier 4 5 version where you have to get 15 skills every day, and I just use this stuff in order to get those 15 skills. And there's an anti-poison totem which I used to use for DKs, and that's really it for this tab. And here is my teleports and auras tab. These are all auras that I got. I never really bought any auras in ELC. The only thing I did in ELC was upgrade the Jack of Trades to Master, and the rest of this is all from pre-ELC. This is why I have like, oh, where's it gone? I don't think I have it here. Oh, there it is. Greater Poison Purge. That used to be really good for like new Zamorak and DKs, but now Poison is really shit, so there's really no point using it. And then all these random teleports that I do use from time to time. The one that I use most, I find most useful really, is the Dig Site Pendant, because that takes you towards near the Lumberyard. But you do have Lumberyard teleport scrolls, and it also takes you to the Zaros altar. And if you ever want to go to that the Rakan Bone Man quest, I think it is, with the weird old man with the bone sack, yeah, that takes you really close to there. Pharaoh Scepter, I would have more of these, but they're expensive and I really don't use them a lot, so I might as well just keep one in my bank. And this Dragon Armadillion token is from the World Event 2, I believe. So yeah, that's going to be it for this tab, and right here is my loot tab, and I'm not going to go into that because that is actually for my acquiring Ascension series. So when the next episode of that comes out, you'll be able to see that. And now most likely, actually definitely the most valuable tab of my bank right here, this is my combat tabs. And don't worry guys, it never really looks this neat. I just rearranged all of it to make it look like this. And there's really nothing to say. There's overloads here and flasks that I generally use for PVM, extreme magics and extreme ranges for when I don't want to waste overloads. There's dread nymphs, which aren't really useful now, but from time to time I've got 800 of them, so I might as well just take them out whenever I feel like it. There's sharks and royal balls. And here's the 3 pouches I use most. Definitely the one I use most by itself is the Pakyak, and I use Steel Titan really only for the Fire Kiln. And then Arcane Stream, I've got 2 of those from Dungeoneering, 2 Fire Kiln Capes or Tokar Cows, and a Sign of Lives, just because I really don't have any. I don't really buy any scrimshaws, so I might as well just put a Sign of Life there just in case I do die. And here's my gears. Oh, that's in the wrong order completely. That one is supposed to be over there. There we go. So basically this is my melee gear. I have the Tova, but I don't have the helm right or the boots right now. I don't think the boots are really worth it, or the gloves. I should sell those just because they cost so much and there's not really a massive step up from Bandos. So I'm probably going to buy the helm sooner or later. I just sold it previously just to buy some other stuff. That's enough of that. And I have Virtus here. I got the subjugation boosting gloves just because, as I said, they aren't worth it. I might buy Pernix sooner or later, but I'm really fine with Armadil right now. I just like the way it looks, and having a full Armadil set is pretty nice. Sorry about that. And here is the only player on Port's armor. I do have superior armor, which is the superior Tetsu body and superior Tetsu plate legs. I want to finish off Tetsu and then go for Sea Singers, but I need to get 90 rune crafting before that. And then I've got the Goliath gloves from the Dominion Tower, as well as Swift gloves. Here are the Fremnik Sea Boots 4, which are really useful for DKs and War Priest of Saradomin boots. This is just my War Priest section. And this is a Sea Singers hood that I bought from the GE. I have no idea why. And here's the rest of it. These are my dual wield weapons I use the most: Machiato crossbows, Virtus Wonder Book, and Drygo maces. I sold my longswords just because the extra 2% DPS isn't really worth it in my opinion. But yeah, here's a lucky Zamorakian spear that I got from the treasure hunter. Just keep that there if I ever want to go solo co-op just for a bit of fun. Even though it's not fun, you just get torn. But yeah, that's my lucky American spear, chaotic staff, and chaotic maul. I think the maul is just one of my favorite weapons. Pre-EOC, I just go to water fiends and hit like 500s with it. That was just epic. But now with the EOC, it's not really that much fun. I just keep it more of nostalgic reasons really. And I have the Saradomin Cape, which I use for Mage, War Priest Gauntlets, and the Charming Imp, which is really useful. Even though I don't do summoning anymore, as you saw, I like to collect charms. So Charming Imp was a really worthwhile purchase, and then some rings. And I have the Shard of Zaros, which is from the Fate of the Gods quest, I believe. And if you put this in your pouch slot or pocket slot while you're in the God Wars dungeon, you don't even need a next item or any God item. None of the things will attack you in the God Wars dungeon, so that's really useful for you lower levels or people who can't afford the better gears to protect you from the factions of each god. So that's actually going to be it for the bank section of this video, and what I'm going to quickly do is show you my skills. Now this isn't really going to change from month to month because right now I'm in a PVM phase. When I get enough money to like maybe max, then I'm going to be going hardcore on the skilling. But right now I'm at 2470 total level, and I have all 99s in the combat stats. Then and my plan right now is to go for 90 plus all stats. So all I need to do is do some, I think it's 4 or 5 skills. I've got rune crafting left, hunter, which is really close. I've got thieving, and I've got mining and woodcutting. Woodcutting I do daily with the divine yew trees. So it's actually better XP to do the U trees rather than the magic trees, which I found out. So I'm just be doing the U trees for now, and when I get that to 90, I'll probably switch back to the hunters, just because that's amazing XP per day. And for my daily jack of trades, I use it on agility, just because I find divination semi AFK, and it's better to do. It's actually more bearable than agility, so I put all my bonus XP on agility right now, and I'm probably gonna buy some more silverhawk feathers, even though they cost a ton. Now this right here is my coin patch. It's 45.2 mil, and I don't really spend that at all. I only really use that for buying 99 seeds, and then I sell back the herbs straight away. And that's really, if I ever want to upgrade gear, I usually just sell what I have. Like if I want to upgrade my melee helm, I just sell the Bandos helm and buy a Tova helm, and then sell it back if I want to downgrade, just because it keeps my cash flow. And I don't want to have things in my bank that I never really use. And actually, that's going to be it for this video, guys. Again, I do want to apologize for my voice sounding weird in this video and me doing a bit of sniffles here and there, but that really is because I'm ill right now. But if you did enjoy this video, guys, be sure to comment, rate, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of these kind of videos, more updates, and be sure to put in the comments, and I'll do one every month or whenever you guys want to see them. And peace out.